So that's what we're watching out for in terms of the watch list. But let me head across to Sharad to take us through, the rapid fire with our guest as well. Sharad, over to you.
Thanks a lot, Hiral, for that. We are joined in by Nilesh Jain. Good afternoon, Nilesh. It's always a pleasure to have you with us. And the first stock in rapid fire is ONGC. Of course, do you think that there's the overall momentum of the stock itself, will that come under consolidation, or is there any trade to be made in this counter?
Very good afternoon, Sharad. Well, absolutely. On the back of cooling off in the crude oil prices, we are witnessing some bit of selling pressure in ONGC. So there could be possibility that we may see some bit of retracement all the way towards 280 to 275. So that's the level that we are expecting counter to test going forward. If at all you get any dip towards 270, that's a good buying opportunity. But at current level, one should refrain from creating any fresh longs.
Fair enough. Apart from ONGC, also let's talk at other stocks. Of course, Premier Explosives is something which you talk about, and Premier Energy also. Just if you could just show the Premier Explosives, any technical view on that?
Well, Sharad, the Premier Explosive today we have seen an upper circuit of 20%. So after this kind of a spurt, not advisable to chase the momentum because the risk and reward is not looking favorable. But yes, stock has a potential to move towards 740 to 750 in the near term.
Right, and the stock Apollo Microsystems, the stock has done really well in the recent times. On a positional setup, it's good time to do a little bit of profit booking in this counter.
Well, Sharad, very strong setup. I feel the stock still has a potential to move towards 420 to 440 in the near term. So if somebody is already holding the long position, can book 50% profit, or if somebody wants to ride this rally, then keep a trading stop loss at 275. I still feel there is more room left on the upside. So rally can be seen continuing going forward as well. So keep a trailing stop loss and stay put.
And view on Enviro Infra Engineers. Recently, the stock was buzzing on a lot of order wins. Is there any trade to made here?
Well, no fresh trade at current level after almost close to 10% jump. So better strategy would be to buy and dip near about 190 to 185. In terms of making a fresh entry, I think it's an avoid at current level.
Right, and what are the key levels to watch out for, especially for Titagarh? For news flows also coming in that the Indian Railways will come out with an order of 1 lakh freight wagons. So anything on the technical charts here?
A very strong rebound in the wagon maker space, specifically Titagarh and JWL. So both the stocks are looking positive after today's rebound. I feel on the upside, if you see as far as Titagarh is concerned, it has taken out its 200-day moving average today. The next level would be 850 to 880, and support is placed at somewhere around 780. So that should be the stop loss, and still has more room left on the upside towards 850 to 880.
Nilesh, another stock is Greenlam Industries. A strong turnaround quarter coming in, Street rewarding the stock. On the monthly chart, or even you could say on a long-term chart basis, are we seeing important breakout levels?
Well, indeed, we have seen a multi-month falling trendline breakout. So very good setup. But today, from the highs, we have seen some bit of cool-off. And historically, if you see, the stock has a tendency to give whipsaw movement. So one has to be careful if somebody is changing the momentum at the high level, not advisable. Better strategy would be to accumulate on decline. The setup has already turned positive. Keep a stop loss at 238 and still has the potential to move towards 280 to 300 in the near term.
Right, let's pick out the chart of Torrent Pharma. Largely good set of numbers, and of course a 5,000 crore fundraise announcement also coming in. Any important views to track here, and is there a trade to be made?
Well, Torrent Pharma, the counter has been in a secular uptrend. In last almost 15-18 years, we have seen a very strong uptick coming in. So broader structure still looks strong, and we may see the levels of 4,800 to 5,000 as well in the near term. So better strategy would be to buy in a staggered manner, keep a stop loss at 4,400, accumulate on decline, and position targets 4,800 to 5,000.
All right, that's the end of rapid fire, and now we move on. Hiral, what are the stocks we are gathering in from the trending stocks?
Okay, let me get that as well, because last couple of trading days you've seen names like Bharat Forge, Tech Mahindra, a lot of IT companies that were trending on Google Trends. In terms of today's session after the weekend, it's going to be interesting. Bharat Forge today though is at the day's highest levels, but if we can get the stocks which are trending on Google in terms of today's session, that will be interesting to watch out for. I mean, I don't think so we have them yet. There you go. Vodafone Idea, interesting moves there. Aisha Motors, we've spoken about. Hindalco on the back of earnings. Sterlite Tech, JSW Cement is what comes to my radar. Okay, coming to you in terms of Sterlite Tech, yes, it is an order win that you're talking about over here. But how are you looking at the stock on the chart? Sterlite, and then we look at a Vodafone.
Well, Hiral, first of all, if you look at this particular counter, Sterlite Technology, we have seen a good jump of 5% today. The structure is gradually turning positive. It has crossed 450 mark. So overall, the broader setup is turning positive. But ideal strategy again would be to buy and decline, and we can expect a move towards the levels of 500 plus as well in the near term. But in terms of making a fresh entry, one should wait for some dip towards 440, 435. That's a good entry point, keeping a stop loss below 420, and positional target in this particular counter coming somewhere around 485 to 500.
Okay, so that's with regards to where a few of the stocks trending on Google Go. Thank you so much for joining in. Always a pleasure to speak to you as well. But moving on, sources